1019 KACQ.
Good afternoon. I'm Casey Chapman here with your local Lampasas area news. This newscast is surface of Hoff Power Pawn and Gun. LPD enjoyed a quiet day yesterday. Other than a handful of animal complaints for animal control, officers went out on a harassment complaint in the 900 block of South Broad Street and worked a fraud case in the 900 block of Naruna Road. A theft was reported in the 200 block of South Rice, and dispatchers sent them out to check on a suspicious activity in the 200 block of West Avenue E just before midnight. No arrests were made by the city. The county booked in a 38-year-old Jesse Pinton from Kerrville for a felony pretrial. Other than a medical call, Lomita was quiet. Kipner had a fish and game call, went out on a serve a warrant, and responded to an alarm. County deputies had a few civil matters, an animal complaint, and were sent out to Cove on a reported fraud and to check out on a suspicious person. The burn ban remains in effect for Lampasas County. The Lampasas grand jury met yesterday. Those details and more Lampasas local area news is coming up next.
Whoa. Hey now, what are you looking for?
I'm a little short on change. I'm craving some tacos, and payday is still 2 days away.
Well, you have all of this stuff sitting around here that you're not using right now, so why not take it up to Hoffy's Pawn and Gun and burn it and have some money to tide you over? And I also see you have stuff that you haven't used in a long time that you could just go sell, like this guitar that you were going to learn to play years ago.
Hey, that's not a bad idea. I think I'll do just that. Tacos, here I come.
Hold up, I'll go with you. They take all kinds of stuff like guns, jewelry, musical instruments, laptops, tools, and a lot more. They also offer a large selection of quality new and used guns and pistols, as well as ammo. Hey, do you feel like venison?
No, I don't think so.
Hoffy's Pawn and Gun. Check them out online at hoffyspawnandgun.com or head to 201 South Water Street in Burnett for all of your pawn shop and gun needs.
And when you just want some extra money for tacos.
Last Friday's 27th District Court docket call had 32 cases before it. Camry Brown of Fort Worth failed to appear on a possession charge and a warrant was issued for her arrest. Of the 32 cases, only 6 were settled. Destiny Pierce of Killeen had her charged possession of controlled substance reduced to a Class A misdemeanor and was sentenced to 2 days of county jail with credit for time served along with fines and court costs. Kevin Martinez, charged with possession of a controlled substance and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, was sentenced to 5 years probation plus court costs. Max Castaneda Jr. was sentenced on 2 charges of possession of a controlled substance to 12 months state jail with credit for time served on a charge of evading arrest with a vehicle. Anthony Zielinski was given 2 years probation and court cost. Texas Comptroller Glenn Heeger distributes over $1 billion in monthly sales tax revenue to local governments. Here locally, Lampasas will deposit a $233,000 check. That's up 17 1/3 from this time last year. Kipner's $12,000 check is down 4 1/3. Lomita was up 3% with an $8,000 check. San Saba was up 23.5%, Burnett up 25.5%, and Cove up 10%. These allocations are based on sales made in December by businesses that report tax monthly, October, November, and December sales by quarterly filers, and 2020 sales by businesses that report tax annually. The CDC announced yesterday they are recommending people to double up their mask when wearing one to protect themselves and others from the virus. TSN's Kristen Diaz has reactions from one of the health experts.
Dr. John Carlo is the CEO of Prism Health North Texas and a member of the governor's COVID-19 task force. He says the main concern people should focus on first, wearing one mask properly by making sure your mask fits snugly against your face.
As few as possible gaps between the mask itself and the sides of your face, the top of your nose, and underneath around your chin.
The CDC recommends you combine 2 disposable masks or washable cloth masks because disposable masks are not designed to fit tightly, and wearing more than one will not improve the fit. As for N or KN95 masks, do not double them with any other masks. Only use one of those at a time. Kristen Diaz, TSN News.
In sports, the Lady Badgers head to the playoffs today, taking on District 5 4A champ Graham at May High School. The bus leaves from the Grace Fellowship at 4:15 if you want to go by and give them a good send-off. You can catch that game live on KCYL 1450 on the AM side, with tip-off at 7. Badger varsity boys wrap up district play tomorrow with a family day on home court against Brownwood with a 6:15 tip-off. The winner of that game grabs the number 2 seed spot in the playoffs. Around the district, Glidrose still sits on top at 7-0. The Badgers and Brownwood are tied at 4-3. Stephenville at 3-4, while hapless Gatesville sits alone at 0-8.
For your COVID-19 update, yesterday's estimated active COVID numbers around the region reported from the state shows Bell County revising their numbers down by another 104 cases, now showing 1,266 active cases. Coryell County up by 36 with 606. Burnett's active numbers are up by 39, now 1,002. Mills up a couple with 145. San Saba down 18 to 214, and Hamilton up 1 with 89. Here locally, as of yesterday morning, Lampasas County was reporting 115 active cases. That's down 31 from the previous report, and the county was reporting 24 fatalities. The number of total cases in the county was up to 1,937. Of that, at least 1,740 county residents have recovered from the virus so far.
Thank you to our viewers. We'll see you again next time. Stay safe on those roads out there. I'm Casey Chapman here with your local Lampasas area news.
1019 KACQ.